Second. Hello, hello. If you are tuned in, give me 1 second. Okay. Hello, hello, guys. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and wait for more people to hop on. Okay. You can skip that ad, yeah. Okay. Hello, hello, everybody. We're just gonna wait for a few more folks to pop in, and then we'll go ahead and begin. All right, here we go. Okay, so this is a general love forecast evening, guys. Thank you for being here, for tuning in. So we're going to start shortly. Hi, Jojo. How are you? Thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. So I'm not sure what time it is where you're at, but it is 7 p.m. here on the West Coast. And we're going to start shortly. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Thank you for tuning in. So earlier today, I did a channeled message portion, and I'd really like to do that for those tuning in again this evening. Or it could be morning or afternoon, of course, where you're at. But I wanted to do some channeled messages because I didn't get a chance to post my channeled messages on Friday. Hi, Shazia. How are you? Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at whether you'll receive a call anytime soon. So after we do the channeled messages as well as the general love forecast, then we'll go ahead and open it up to the personal mini readings. Okay, thank you so much. So we'll just wait for a few more folks to hop on, and then I'll go ahead and start channeling. And if you haven't had a chance to watch the general love forecast that we had earlier this afternoon, you might want to tune in and watch those channeled messages as well, because there might be something there that resonates with you also. There were a lot of references to people who were at a distance from one another, that were in separation, people that really wanted to reach out, possibly even travel to reconnect. Okay, so maybe there's something there for you if you want to go back and watch that one. 10 p.m. in the East Coast. Yes, 3 hours ahead of us. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so as I mentioned, for those just hopping on, we're going to start doing a channeled message portion before I start the general love forecast, and then we'll go ahead and open it up to those who are interested in getting your own personal mini reading this evening. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and begin, start channeling. And if this is the first time that you're listening to these types of messages, I have a whole bunch of them that you can go back and watch, but for this particular session, I'm going to tap into letters that could be a part of you or your person's name, as well as actual names itself. I do channel that, as well as some zodiac signs that might be significant here this evening. And then we'll get into whatever messages present itself through my angel guides, and then we'll get into the general reading. Okay, so let me go ahead and start channeling letters for whoever's here. R is presenting itself. For some of you guys, you might have double R. That could be a reference to two people whose first names start with R. Take that if it makes sense. Somebody could also have two R's in their name, much like myself. So Carrie, Carrie. Let me see what else here. B is presenting itself. A as well. T. Y. O is presenting itself as well. We've got S coming through. W also coming through. H presenting itself here, as well as I. Okay, so those are the letters coming through today. Let me see what names I'm able to channel here. Isaiah is presenting itself here. So I've got some I names coming through. Isabella or even Isabel. I'm seeing Ida spelled I-D-A. So Isaac, Isaiah. Ian could also be pronounced Ian. That's coming forward. Randy is coming through. Regina is coming forward. Rita. Rosalind could also be Rose or Rosie. That's presenting itself. Andy. That could be male or female. A-N-D-Y, A-N-D-I. Andrea is also coming forward. Armando is presenting itself. Alan could also be Al or even Allie, Allison. Barbara presenting itself for the B names. Bobby is also coming through. Brad could also be Bradley. Benjamin, Benny, Ben. Betty is also coming through there. Let's see what else. Wanda is coming forward. Willie as well as William. Somebody's nickname could also be Billy. That's presenting itself here. I'm hearing sergeant. I don't know if somebody was a sergeant, maybe in the military or in law enforcement. That's presenting itself here. Hi, Ahud. Thank you for the super chat. We'll go ahead and get to your mini reading after the general love forecast. Let me see what else I'm tapped into here. I'm picking up off of Paul, could also be Paulina, various forms of that name. Paulette, Polly as well. Let me see if there's any other names I'm able to tap into. Yolanda, Yvonne, that's coming forward. I'm also hearing Yaya. That could be a nickname for somebody. Okay, so those are the names that I'm tapped into. Let me go ahead and see what additional messages I'm able to focus on here for the collective. I do tend to pick up messages for those who are in separation and not together. Okay, I'm picking up off of recent breakups, so maybe anywhere from a week to no more than maybe a month or two. This is recent. And when it comes to this person, the word that's coming to me is regret. They've got a lot of regret over something that transpired between the two of you. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, we'll go ahead and get to those messages towards the second half of the live stream. Let me see what else I'm able to channel here. There's definitely somebody from this recent breakup. Somebody's been drinking too much or even smoking too much. They don't want to feel. They don't want to feel the pain in their heart space. And so they're trying to numb their feelings through unhealthy behaviors. That's what I'm picking up here. They know that they made a mistake, but you could also be dealing with somebody who's super stubborn, recognizing the error that they have made, but at the same time, they can't exactly find it within themselves, maybe to apologize or to reach out at this point in time anyway. But I do feel, and I'm picking up around Sagittarius season is when you might hear from this person. So towards the end of this year is when you might hear from them. It could be something as simple as an apology, but it could also be somebody who wants to offer a possibility towards a second chance. So that's for those of you who might have had a recent breakup here. For those of you who have been in separation longer, a year or more, but I'm feeling possibly less than 5 years, between 1 to 5 years. And if you've been wondering, if this person ever thinks about you, does the thought of you ever cross their mind? And I'm getting a very resounding yes. For some of you guys, this person, they've already moved on to another relationship, but there's also discontent there. There are thoughts in their head that, yes, they as well made a mistake, and ultimately wonder, what would life be like if you guys could just go back in time and fix the situation. And that could be something that you've already done as well. You've moved on to another relationship, but maybe there's somebody from your past that you still think about. You could still have love for this person. They still think about you. And if there are pictures or old messages, whether those are cards, letters, texts, emails, whatever it is, some sort of conversation that happened that was pretty significant, they still have it. And they go back and they read that. And it helps them to remember special memories that you guys have shared. So I'm picking that up for some of you guys that's significant for. There could also be a particular piece of jewelry. It could be a ring. It could be a necklace, either pearls, diamonds on it. That might be something significant as well. It could have been given to you or you gave it to them. Could be an heirloom. It could have been passed down. It was a very special gift, and someone's in possession of that and remembering the person attached to that memory. Okay, so now I'm also getting messages for those who have been in separation longer than 5 years now. And I'm getting, for some of you guys, this person that you're thinking about, they're single. They're single at this point in time. And maybe there could have been a third-party situation here. They could have been with somebody else at the time that you guys broke up, or they ended up getting married, getting engaged, having somebody in their life, or several relationships. But at this point in time, what I'm feeling from this person is that they are not with anybody. They're single, and they as well. So the message that I'm picking up this evening has a lot to do with regrets. There are regrets there tied into why they're thinking about you, why they're missing you. They could even be connecting with you in the 5D if that's something that you feel. Regret, memories, past energy, and mementos. There's something tied into that vibe. So either you're in possession of something they gave you, or they have it, and they think a lot about the good times, the special memories that you guys have shared at one point in time. Okay, let me see what else I'm able to channel here. For those of you who are single, and maybe you've been single for a while, the energy that I'm picking up for this message is that love is on its way to you. It's actually around the corner. It might be sooner than you expect. It could be either somebody that you work with, somebody that frequents your job or lives near you. They're in your neighborhood. This is somebody that you run into perhaps. often. You've met this person, but perhaps at this point in time, you're not thinking of them in a romantic way. This is somebody who might have some strong feelings. You know, they've got this crush, but maybe they're just really shy at this point in time to express themselves. But it's on its way to you. So perhaps something significant in your love life could happen. I'm feeling more so not so much this year, but maybe early part of next year. So January, February is what I'm feeling there. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for being here. We'll get to your reading after the general love forecast. Okay, let's see what else. For those of you who live in a part of the world where it's cold, where it's snowing, and I'm feeling the person that you're thinking about, there is this cold energy because things have run cold between the two of you. There's this frozen vibe where things just aren't moving. And we go back to what I mentioned earlier about the regrets that they've got. Realizing the error of their ways. There's something tied into that energy there. I feel for some of you, either, again, towards Sagittarius season or January or February is when communication might come in, or even an in-person meeting. So that perhaps is something that you've been hoping for, wishing for, or wanting. There's a good opportunity for that to happen. Okay, so just hang tight and see how that one goes. All right, let me channel one more and then we'll get into the general love forecast here. I'm hearing the words, I need you. This person is in need of your presence in their life. I'm literally hearing, I need you. Maybe they're going through some tough times right now. Maybe you know about this and they're struggling, but it could also be one of those things where I told you so. You could have warned them to avoid a particular person or situation. This could be a friend, this could be a family member. It could even be somebody that you are romantically linked to. There's something there as far as you being able to assist them or you help them. You are always their saving grace. You are always representing that net that they could fall back on. But if you're no longer there, they're struggling a little bit with something going on in their life and they miss your presence as well. That's coming through here. So maybe that makes sense for some of you guys. All right, so those are the channeled messages, guys. So let's go ahead and get into the general love forecast for the evening. Or if it's not evening where you're at, whatever the messages are that come forward. So this was a deck that I used for the first session. I was guided to use it again. So let's grab some angel messages for those of you who are tuned in. And let's see what is significant here, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. Ooh, that is so cool. This exact card showed up earlier today for session number 1. You guys have the exact same card, Omega, which is great. So it says victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Okay, so something is going to pan out for you. Something is going to manifest. Now take a look at the next card. We've got patience. So in order to be able to take advantage of this victory and for things to come to fruition, perhaps you're being guided to just wait. Just hang tight, you know? Don't try to rush it. Allow the universe to work on your behalf here. So it does say now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student. because in the future, you will synthesize your knowledge into action, something that you will learn about a person or a situation. Let's grab maybe 2 more here. All right, we've got Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. And it's interesting going back to that message that I channeled where someone's saying, I need you. But you know, some of you guys might have just been stretched so thin that you didn't have time to help yourself. Okay, so it's time to give back to you. Maybe that makes sense for some of you guys. Okay. Is that your life right now, Shazia? Time to give back to yourself. Focus on you. Make yourself a priority. Okay? So we also have Fiona coming through here. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help and you're about to get it. Okay? So I really like those messages. Let's grab some tarot and see what else we can learn here. So victory is close, guys. Just have some patience. It's on its way to you. Whatever it is that you have asked your angels for, you know, meditated on it, prayed about it, visualized it, it's on its way to you. Just have some patience there. In the meantime, focus on loving yourself, okay? All right, let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. Right now, there is healing that is needed. Rest and relaxation with that 4 of Swords. It is one of those cards where you have to take a break from life's stresses, things that you've dealt with that were either an obstacle or a challenge. And this right here, it's giving you a reprieve, you know, to recuperate from something difficult that you've been through. It's contemplation time, you know, it is a resting period. So in a way, this is recharging you to be able to have this victory. You know, in order to keep up the good work, as it says, if you're exhausted, if you're tapped out, you can't exactly do that, right? So this is the time for yourself. And I really feel this goes together with this message of time out. Who knows? Thank you so much for the super chat. We'll get to your messages towards the end of the general love forecast. Thank you. Look at that. We've got the Magician. Wow, I really love this, guys, because it's right next to Patience, tools of manifestation, as we can see. It depends on what you're focused on. Let's say it's love and you're wanting to be victorious as far as reconnecting with somebody, a reconciliation with someone, but maybe right now is not the right time. You know, this right here could represent a rekindled relationship between 2 people. It can represent that you will be able to manifest your person back into your life, but it's going to take time, okay? And I know that's hard. I know it's hard to have patience and to just wait for things to happen, but really, those good things take time to come forward and to materialize. But when it does, I really feel you'll be quite pleased and happy with the direction that this is going to go. Progress will be made. We've got that 2 of Wands right here. As long as your person and even yourself, you're able to, you know, move forward and find the right path for you, it'll be good, you know. And again, allow your angels to be able to assist you in that department. We've got the 9 of Cups right here. Wish manifestation, emotional stability, satisfaction in your life. Everything can still fall together with that 9 of Cups, allowing you to be able to really be happy with the things that are manifesting, that are happening in your life, whatever those wishes are. You also have the 7 of Cups. This is telling you that if there are situations or even people that are just not proving themselves to be worthy to be present in your life, then you always have the option and choice to make a different choice, to make a different decision, because not all of these cups are good choices. Look at this. You've got the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. This could be a reunion for those of you that are focused on that. This is our 1111 card in tarot, you know, so if you see that time, if you see that number, it could be telling you that this wish is on its way to you. It's about to manifest. This in a relationship represents a very strong foundation that you and this person can build together. It can also represent future celebrations like anniversaries, birthdays, weddings, okay? It could even be job promotions. It could be so many things. But it's a very strong bond as far as two people who are equally matched up, you know, that could spend the rest of your lives together, long-term commitment, okay? And then you've got the Fool card right here, the Leap of Faith card, taking that leap of faith to take action to make something happen. But as we can see right here, it might not be the right time for some of you guys, okay? So just trust what you're feeling and what you're seeing. Trust the signs that you are seeing with your own eyes. It could be something as simple as angel numbers, like that 1111 number, okay? So what this is also telling us is, and going back to this, you know, to be able to receive this divine guidance, it's on its way to you. It's coming your way. And then at that point, it's very important that you do take action to help it along, you know? We also have the King of Pentacles right here, wealth and prosperity. So perhaps finances will be getting better. That will be improving. You could also connect with perhaps a divine masculine representing this King of Pentacles, representing Virgo energy. Okay, so this could also be a work environment. This could be an employer. This is somebody who's got your back when it comes to that, your vocation, your life purpose. We've got Pentacles coming through here, guys, wealth and affluence. So we can't ignore that reference where, for those of you who might be struggling or even unemployed or just living paycheck to paycheck, I feel this is creating a shift. This right here is going to improve those areas right there. But it could also represent love, you know, that everything is good, that stability and security, it's on its way. Check this out, guys. We've got the 10 of Cups right next to the 10 of Pentacles. That's a really nice combination right there, because this is addressing quite a few areas of your life. You know, the reference to money, the reference to your livelihood, your vocation, as I've mentioned, but also focusing on your love life, where you can have it all. You can have this dream manifest as far as being able to reconnect with your person. There's marriage here. There are families here coming together or coming back together. Okay, so that looks fantastic, really. And then we've got the Lovers card. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. So this is one of those cards where, as we can see, decisions of the heart, choices that we make. So there's something tied into that energy for those who are tuned in here when it comes to the choices and the decisions, not just in love, but finances, friendships, family as well, okay? This can sometimes represent a love triangle. So if that's something that you are dealing with, that could in and of itself been very challenging. And so if what you're looking for is a reunion with somebody and you had a falling out because there could have been infidelity in the relationship and they had way too many options and choices in love and romance, that could of course have been very difficult, which is why with this Four of Swords, you need to focus on your own healing, spend time on your own to just recover from something painful, you know, when it comes to your heart space and needing time to heal from that experience. Sometimes we need to spend time on our own to be able to reassess our lives before we're ready to take any sort of action. And remember, you've got this Omega card right here representing victory on your part, where everything's going to work itself out. Just have some patience here, okay? All right, guys, so let's go ahead and grab our next batch of cards for those who are tuned in. Let's see what else we can find out. All right. All right, so I'll be pulling from the Stay Inspired Oracle cards by Sister Moon Tarot. angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. What else do we need to know at this time? But beautiful messages so far. What do we have? Expansion. Excuse me. It's time to grow in ways you never thought possible. You are leaving the past behind, freeing yourself from old narratives. You are open to expansion. This makes way for growth in your life. I love it. Okay, so let's see what else. That's really nice. What else, please, angels and spirit guides? For the collective, for those who are tuned in. Look at this restoration, guys. So going back to what we've already seen from the cards, especially from the Four of Swords, it does pick up off of that restoration, okay? What was meant to go had to leave. What is meant to stay will always find a way to restore. Absolutely. If it's meant to be yours, if it's meant to return, it will be, okay? Let's grab one more card and then we'll clarify with some tarot here. If it's meant for you, it will be. Forever. Oh my goodness. And bottom of the deck, we have love. Very nice. Okay, so this does say, and take it if it makes sense, it says you have a forever bond even if you haven't met them yet. So this could be for some of my singles who are not in a relationship right now. This is paving the way for you to make a love connection where it really can be your forever. Okay, so it says you are not alone. Your soul is tied to your soulmate even before you meet them or know of them. Trust this bond and with all your heart. They are yours forever. And then this one right here says, you are more loved than you see or know. Okay, and that love, of course, could be coming from so many directions. Again, not just romantic love. It could be friendship love. It could be the love of your parents, your family, siblings, you know, relatives, or even a best friend. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here and let's see what else we can learn. Absolutely, Ahud. What's meant for you shall not pass you. Absolutely. Agree 1000% on that. Okay, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please. For those who are here and tuned in, what else do we need to know, please? You will grow from whatever it is that you have experienced. Look at this. Walk away from old narratives, right? I really love this. You are leaving the past behind. You're walking away from it. That makes such sense, guys, because it's no longer meant to be a part of your future. We do have the King of Cups right here, somebody who will enter your life. This could be a new love, of course, but it, for some of you guys, could represent your divine masculine, okay? Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Whenever I see this, this is a divine masculine ready to offer their love to you. We see that reference right here, ready to offer that full cup to you. They're completely dedicated and devoted to the relationship. Okay, maybe they weren't before, which is why you might have walked away from them also. Okay, so this could be a divine masculine wanting to win you back, perhaps. Let's see what else here. Remember earlier, guys, when I was talking about Sagittarius season? So here we are with the Temperance card. And how interesting is it that the Temperance card represents patience? Okay, there's something about having patience and just waiting for something to transpire to bring about balance and harmony and tranquility in a situation with a particular person. You know, it could be about love, of course, but it could be anything that you're dealing with at this point in time. So through this Temperance energy, things will be restored if it really is meant to. This could also be a card talking about the possibility of two people who can come back together. It's just gonna take time. We can't seem to get away from that one. Let's see what else. We've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, so growth potential. How beautiful is that? You can create this amazing life for yourself through a fresh start. Now, if you would prefer at this point in time to just be on your own, to heal, focus on what's ahead of you and not necessarily get into another relationship, then that's fine. Take as much time as you need to heal from that. And for some of you guys, this new beginning gives you the opportunity to create something new, perhaps with a person you would like to come back into union with, or this could be a new love as well. What else? Look at this. We've got the sun coming through. So this is the direction that you are meant to go, to be able to bring in this abundance into your life. Radiance, as we can see right there, the joy that you can experience, the happiness, pure happiness with somebody who really can offer you the love that you are looking for, the love that you are deserving of. Or of course, this could be a reunion with somebody that could bring you this type of happiness. That looks fantastic. We also have the Six of Pentacles, and I talked a lot about this earlier today for the first session, where it requires equality in the relationship, people who are equally invested, basically. You know, you don't want to be doing all the work in a partnership. You would like to be able to have whatever energy you're putting in to be reciprocated by the person that you care for and love. So giving and receiving, it really does come down to that in order for this new beginning to allow your relationship to thrive and to grow into something amazing. Look at the next card, 10 of Cups, divine love. It really is beautiful. Remember, guys, that's the second time that it's coming through in your reading. Okay, 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful energy no matter how you slice it. This is something you can manifest. This is perhaps something that the person you're thinking about would like to manifest with you. So it's possible. Okay, let's see what else. Look at the next card. I really love this reading, 2 of Cups. Okay, so this person, the two of you really have a very special soul connection, a very special soul bond. They would want nothing more than to be your life partner here. My goodness. And the World. Okay, this is a cycle that is perhaps completed, or there might be past energies that have already completed and have phased out, paving the way for new doors and opportunities to bring in a new cycle for you and this person, or a new cycle for you specifically, okay, where everything really can work in your favor. That's really nice. Every single one of these cards looks amazing. We've got the Chariot coming through here. Some of you guys could be Cancer. You could be thinking about a Cancer individual. So we see triumph right there. This is like crossing the finish line and you're awesome. You've succeeded. You've met your goals. You've manifested a dream. You know, this is after having gone through some difficulties and the obstacles have been overcome. Wow. So that's victory right there. And then we have the Ace of Cups. For some of you, it does represent a new beginning in love, a brand new person coming in. And for others, it simply represents the fact that you're focusing on you, being able to fill this own cup for yourself. And it could also represent a new chapter in love. And here we are, coming full circle with our 4 of Wands. This could be a twin flame connection. We're back to our 1111 number, the strong foundation that the two of you can build together, whoever it is that you are thinking about. This right here could be a future marriage for some of you. It could also involve families, happy reunions, happy times, celebrations. So all of those things are coming your way, and all you need to do is be patient, okay? That's it. Just be patient. It's on its way. Awesome messages, guys. All right, so let's get into the personal mini readings that have been requested. Give me 1 second, guys, and then I'll go ahead and begin. Let me just get these cards in order. Thank you so much, Ahood. I really like those messages too. That was really nice. All right. Okay, let's see who's first. Oh, Shazia. Okay, you're first. Okay. Will I be receiving a call? That's right. Let's go ahead and take a look, okay? Let's see, let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, where is that deck? Here it is. Okay, so let's just cut to the chase here. Let's find out if you're going to receive that call. And based off of the answer, we'll see with some additional cards what else we can pick up, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Shazia, Virgo energy. Will she be receiving the call that she is wanting to come forward anytime soon, okay? All right, here we go. So I'm pulling from my yes, no oracle. Shazia, let's see what the answer is. If it ends up being a no, that doesn't mean that that phone call cannot come later, okay? But maybe it's just not the right time. We have seen references to having patience, okay? So let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. Okay, so it's a no for now, but that no can certainly change, okay? And it's just so fitting because we've seen references to waiting and just having patience until it manifests. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some cards here and see what we can learn. Let me see. What are the energies surrounding your situation? Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Shazia, Virgo. All right, so what's going on and why is it not the right time for this phone call to come in? Oh my God. Look at this. Patience, once again, Shazia. Unbelievable today. You're being directed to just wait. It's a very simple sign, but it's really coming through very, very loudly. And just as I was saying that, here we are with the signs card. My goodness. We've got refocus. We've got the separation card. Look at this. We have another no. The answer is no. So Spirit definitely is wanting you to know that it's not the right time. You're being directed to have patience at this point in time. I know, I'm so sorry. And then we have communication. No communication. Have patience on communication. This is clarifying that you guys are not speaking at this point in time. We do have that it hurts, the separation that you're going through. It's one of those things with this refocus card, you know, when we take our mind off of something that we want to manifest so deeply, then it really makes way for the universe to make it happen, you know? So that's what's coming through there. Let's go ahead and grab some tarot. I know that was not the answer that you were hoping for, but we've got two no's right there, and we have seen patience coming through so heavily here. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else can you tell me? Focusing on Shazia, Virgo, and her situation. What can you tell me, please? Well, here you are coming in as the Empress, okay? So you have to try to empower yourself and just believe that eventually that will come in. Here it is. Look at this. So you've got the Judgment card, which is when it comes to the other person, they have to wake up. They have to realize what it is that needs to happen in order for this separation to not be here. And so whenever I see the Judgment card, Shazia, it's telling you, and it's right next to your own divine feminine energy, that the divine masculine here, they will have the opportunity to really assess the past and how things were between the two of you. This right here is the communication. Okay, so have patience. It will come. It's just not right now. This here will represent perhaps an apology or even the need for forgiveness. There is the opportunity to reevaluate the past in order to change things up in the future. And so sometimes this card can be an indication of somebody who really regrets how things played out. and ultimately wanting to reconnect. This could even be a reconciliation. It's just not the right time. We see the Three of Swords. So we've got broken heart energy coming through here. I know it hurts to not be with the one that you love. It is grief. It is the separation that we do see here. Yeah. Here's your own Virgo energy with the Hermit. So take this time, you know, and as we've seen here with the refocus, take this time to go within and to just soul search and to quiet your mind and to know truly what is meant for you. It will come for you. Okay? And just when I read the comment from Who Knows, is that Tia or Tia?
Yeah, Tia.
Tia. Just when you were saying that, I was looking at this card. This was the next card. It's the Strength card. So as you mentioned, sending you strength to Shazia, and it's clarifying that here, okay? The strength that you need to tap into to find your courage, to find your bravery through all this, because it's not an easy thing to go through. It's to just tell somebody, oh, be patient, you know, it'll come. But if somebody told me that, I'd be so freaking antsy, like I'd be climbing the walls. So I totally get it. I totally understand. It's not easy, but it's going to take a lot of strength within you to just be able to hang tight, hold on, okay? Because I have a feeling, I know it's been hard. 6 months, I get it. It really is difficult. And then we've got the Five of Cups, grief. We've got 2 cards representing the grief, the despair. So this is probably your energy right now, you know, and I totally understand it. Let's see what else. Let's see. So for now, you're being directed to just move on, just refocus, focus on you, and as difficult as it might be to just let this go in the meantime, you know, it really does go back to allowing your angel guides, the universe, to be able to work this out on your behalf if it truly is meant to go there. Let's see what else. And then we've got the Hangman. So clarification of letting it go, just surrendering to a higher power, and really needing time apart in order for the other person to see things from a very different perspective. If they really want to be with you, then they're going to have to get rid of this mute energy and get the conversation started. And I really do feel they will. You know, that goes back to this Judgment card right there. They will communicate eventually, I feel, but it's difficult, you know, to just sit there and wait. And it's the universe's time frame, unfortunately. It's not our time frame as we understand it. We've got the World card here, okay? So cycles are completing, I feel, because of the distance and time apart. That cycle has phased out, and it's really telling you just hang tight. There's a new cycle that's coming in. You're not going to believe this next card, Shazia, but maybe you will. We've got the Temperance, and as you can see there, another reference to patience. How many times can that come through? So balance will eventually be restored here. Who knows? It could happen during Sagittarius season, but if not, there really is this reiterated message of just holding on, hang tight. It's a slow process, I get it, you know, but it really could possibly be telling you that a reconciliation will happen someday. When that someday is, we just don't know, you know? Patience, patience. It's like, no, no. It's almost like my spirit guides are yelling. It's like, this is the message for now. But that is perhaps not the message forever, you know? I am having all the patience in the world. Yes, I know. I wish I could give you a hug. I get it. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So it will take your person some time to be able to bring this solid offer, perhaps of commitment, your way. I'm going to call you Patience from now on. Oh, gosh. But look at this. We've got the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, hard work. Yes, it comes down to both of you putting in the work, right? And you can't do that if they're not in the picture, which is why it's moving slowly and why you're being directed to just wait for now. But look at this. We've got the Nine of Cups, and then we've got the Hierophant. So it takes your person being able to commit to you. And in order to manifest this wish of the Nine of Cups, they have to be able to come towards you and be able to bring this back together, because all you need to do is wait. They need to take action to make it happen. Okay, so I think I said this last time, you know, you got to just live the best life that you can in the meantime and continue to heal and focus on really living your best life. That's all you can do right now, you know, Shazia. And patience, again, that seems to be the key here. I know that sucks, but that continues to be the message. Communication, eventually, it's just not the right time. Okay, communication will come. Just gotta wait, okay? I hope, well, I can't even hope that that offers you peace, because I know it doesn't. You know, it's just very frustrating to see that. And so hopefully the next time we do a check-in on this situation, that we'll just get a different answer, you know? But that seems to be what's coming through here right now. All right, thank you so much, Shazia. Okay. All right, Cam, who's our next? Thank you. Okay, there you go. All right, Ahood, so let's get to your messages here. Okay, so wanting an update on Horus's feelings towards me. Horus, Sag, and you are Aquarius. Okay. And forgive me because I don't remember what the storyline was from the last reading that I did for you. If you wouldn't mind recapping that for me, that would be great. So let's go ahead and take a look at Horus's energy here. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at twin flame and separation. Thank you. All right, so not together right now. All right, let's see what's going on, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Horus, Sagittarius, and the connection with Ahood, Aquarius. Okay, we have words. Our conversations still linger in my mind. This seems to be where he's at this point in time, focused on remembering some of the talks that you guys might have had. We also have transformation. Being apart has been life-changing for me. So there are some changes there when it comes to Horus here, but I feel these changes are positive. So maybe he's worked on himself somehow. You feel him always? Yes, I'm sure you do, considering if it's a true, strong twin flame connection, that doesn't surprise me. There's something about you that continues to inspire, even from a distance here. We have that muse energy. We also have subconscious, you've been in my dreams. So there could be 5D interaction. You could be seeing each other in your dreams, which is also why you feel him all the time. All right, let's see what else we can find out here. All right, I think we'll pull from this deck here. All right, here we go. So yeah, 5D interaction, dream interaction. There's something about the connection with you, Ahood, that really affects him. And it serves to be an energy of inspiration here, you know? That's how it's coming through. We've got two cards presenting itself, Six of Cups, and then you're coming through as the Queen of Pentacles here. So there's something very nurturing about your presence, the thought of you. I feel with that Six of Cups, there's this desire for a reunion, okay? And I feel when it comes to Horus, you're very much a part of his thoughts. We see that in the dreams right here, the conversations that you guys have had. He thinks a lot about you. We also have the Eight of Swords, though. We do have the Five of Swords. So we've got some difficult cards that are popping up. I feel he's kind of stuck in his head about what to do here when it comes to the two of you. There, he could also be feeling conflicted. The Five of Swords represents that conflict, and depending on who created the distance and time apart, he could also be feeling quite alone. The typical interpretation of the Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. So maybe that's how he's feeling, but that could also be how he's caused you to feel. All right. This could also have been competition. There could have been love rivals there, if you know about that. There is this solo energy coming through when it comes to Horus. So if you've been wondering if he's with somebody or if he's moved on to another person, there's the possibility that he hasn't. Maybe he's focused on other things, like maybe his finances. So yes, there was a third party. Okay. So that's represented by the Five of Swords right here. So that third party situation might be a thing of the past, perhaps, because this is more of an independent solo vibe with that Nine of Pentacles. But he could also be successful in his life. Maybe his career could be going great, but the love life seems to be suffering a little bit. Let's see. This is confirming the relationship, and it collapsed. You know, that Ten of Swords, it did fail. We also have the Five of Cups. So we've got all these fives representing the adversity in the relationship. He's always working. Okay. So it seems here that he's dedicating his time and energy to that, especially because his love life seems to not be going too well here. This is also tapped into the fact that he's gone through his grieving process. He's had moments where he feels lonely, perhaps missing you. He's got some healing here to do as well, because this can also be representing those old wounds when it comes to Horus. Okay, let's see what else here. Yep, we've got Seven of Cups, and then we've got the Lovers, so that represents the third party situation there. He was tempted by somebody else. Okay, he made poor choices. Both of these cards representing those choices, because the Lovers card could represent the sexual attraction, the chemistry perhaps that he felt with somebody else, and it can represent a love triangle. So it's clearly indicating that he's acknowledging within himself that he made some mistakes here. He made some poor choices. But the Lovers card could also be representing the two of you. The fact that he feels connected still. You know, the attraction, the chemistry, all of that, the deep love. It could very well still be a part of his heart space, which is why he's subconsciously still focused on you. Okay? We do have the Three of Wands, where the past is the past, and all you guys can do at this point is to really focus on what's ahead, looking ahead towards the future, whether that future is you guys coming back together, working it out, or a future without Horus and you being able to look ahead to see what is ahead of you, to see who you could connect with in the future and find happiness for yourself. This right here represents the betrayal, the cheating, the deception, the third party situation. So that's painful, you know. We do have the Judgment card though, and I did talk about this earlier. So it's an awakening perhaps for Horus, and maybe someday he will realize, okay, I messed up. I really want to be able to fix this. And the thing is, you're not meant to just sit there waiting for him to come to that realization. You're meant to live your life. You're meant to find happiness. You're meant to continue. You're meant to move on, focus on a future. And so this right here could very well be, as I mentioned earlier in one of the other readings, that it's communication, but it's also the fact that he's had the chance to take a look at his behavior, his actions, the third party reference, and very well could apologize for those actions and of course, there's the possibility that he might decide, can we try again? It's up to you, of course, where your life is, where you are mentally, where you are in your heart space, should that actually happen. Okay, let's see. This is what's needed for sure to be able to build a life together, to be able to build a successful relationship. He needs to be a part of your team. He needs to be a part of the relationship, 100% invested. He can't have one foot out the door, you know? So he had that with the third party situation. So right now, things are not moving. It is stuck at the moment because he's got some healing. He's got some actions that he needs to be able to implement in his own life to create change, to be able to come towards you as a better person, as a better potential, as a better partner. And if he can't do that, then you're meant to move forward to find better. Okay. So this right here with the Justice card, it's about facing the truth of a situation. It's about gaining clarity. It's about restoring balance, okay? Being able to balance the scales in this partnership here. And then we do have the Chariot. So even though Two of Swords representing non-movement, stuck, stalemate, difficult choices that need to be made, the Chariot right here is offering you the opportunity to be able to welcome in a better future through movement. This right here represents victory, success, triumph, and as it says right there, overcoming the challenges. And certainly this is a challenge with the Seven of Swords. You know, the Ten of Swords, very painful. Five of Cups, loneliness, grief. You know, it's difficult. It's not the easiest thing to go through. You can get past all this, you know, and if he's able to actually get onto the same page as you, Ahud, then you guys have a chance at real happiness here. We do have the Magician, which is manifestation of a very positive outcome. So that's not off the table as far as you guys being able to come back together and rekindle the partnership. So through these regrets and maybe an apology, that can happen in time. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles coming through here. There's that solid offer that you really do need from Horus in order to come towards you as a better partner. Okay, so we've got the opportunity to manifest this relationship back into the 3D. And then here we are with the Ten of Pentacles. He needs to be able to offer you the stability that comes along with this. You know, maybe, again, his career, he's always working. That could be going great. So he needs to not only bring that towards the partnership, but he needs to be able to bring this solid offer of commitment so that you don't have to worry, you know, is he cheating on me? Is there somebody else in, you know, that he's focused on aside from me? So it really does come down to being able to restore the trust here. You're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups. So this is where, and it might not be easy, but you have to be able to rely on your intuitive nature, being able to trust what you're really feeling in your gut when it comes to what's happening here. Even though you guys are just connecting in the 5D, should he be able to reconnect and touch base with you in the 3D, you have to be able to trust and believe in what he's sharing with you. You know, is it worth a second chance here? Can't get away from patience here today. We've got the Temperance card coming through again. So Sagittarius, patience, balance, it's the theme for some reason. That seems to be coming through here. And as we've already seen, there's the possibility towards a reconciliation, you know, coming to terms with what happened and being able to move forward and just open up a new page for the two of you to start again. And just when I was saying that, here we are with the Fool's energy. You know, it really does require action, especially from Horus, to be able to come towards you to give you that new beginning that you absolutely 100% deserve. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. And I'm just guided to grab a spirit message for you here. Let's see if I can pick up off of a love-related message here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Ahud, Aquarius. What else can you share with us, please? It doesn't always focus on love and romance, but let's see what comes forward. Spirit wants you to know that there is an incredible surprise coming your way shortly. This surprise leads to a favorable time in love and life. Remember to take time out from your hectic schedule periodically to reset your energy. This will ensure that you are rested and rejuvenated and can cope with the demands of life. I love it. So this is already telling you, Ahud, that when it comes to your life, as well as whatever is going on in your love life especially, things will eventually really ultimately work itself out, I feel. All right, so I hope that this offers you something that, you know, is able to offer you the guidance that you need at this time. All right, so thank you so much. You just had surgery. Oh, wow. So speedy healing there for you. Thank you, Ahud. All right, do we have another? Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Let me just get situated here. And thank you, everybody that took the time to tune in. Okay, give me 1 sec. All right, who's next? Okay, Cynthia. Let's see, Sagittarius. What are my guides trying to tell me with numerical signs they're sending me? Okay. Let's grab some insight here. So let's go ahead and grab some of those numerical messages here. Let's see what we can pick up for you. Thank you so much, Ahud. Much love to you as well. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Cynthia, Sagittarius. Okay, so in addition to what you're already seeing, numerical signs, let's see what additional ones we can grab for you. We have 747. Begin to take your talents to the next level. Your dream job can become a main source of income. So if that's something that you have considered pertaining to your life purpose, maybe there's something in that message for you to consider. Okay, let's see what else. We have 945. Step into your senses as a way of communicating with your twin flame on an intimate level. Ooh, there could be some 5D interaction there as well. Let's see what else here. We also have 1221. Learn to provide your own happiness rather than relying on your twin flame to fulfill you. So that just simply goes back to self-love, being able to fill your own cup, as I was talking about earlier. All right, so let's go ahead and grab one last one. We've got 777s. So honor your shadow self and let it reveal any hidden mysteries to you. A completion is near. So in addition to that, let's go ahead and see what it is that you need to know here. Give me 1 second. So I'm guided to pull from the romance angels to start things off here. So when it comes to your love life, Cynthia, let's take a look at that. Especially when it comes to love right now. Angels and spirit guides, please, what are the energies surrounding Cynthia? Look at this, you've got new love. Okay, so a new person could possibly be coming in. Especially, well, there are references to twin flame here. You, of course, could make a love connection in that way with a twin flame. Or this is a brand new person that's coming in. You're also being directed to keep an open mind as to who this could be. So whether twin flame or soulmate, this is someone new. It does say your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So this could be somebody unlike anyone else that you have ever met. Perhaps there could have also been a past life connection there. So maybe when you meet this person, it could be one of those things where, you know, there's that instant attraction to this individual perhaps. almost as if you have known them before. So let's grab some insight here from the tarot messages and see what else we can learn for you. But definitely new love on the horizon there, okay? All right, let's see what else here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Cynthia, Sagittarius. All right. What do we need to know here, please? Starting off with the Magician. Okay, so perhaps some of the numerical signs that are coming your way has a lot to do with manifestation. And that doesn't just limit you to manifesting new love. It doesn't just limit you to love and romance or romantic relationships. It could be way more than that. Okay, we've already seen the reference to perhaps improved income through your dream job, a vocation there, your life purpose. This right here represents a very positive energy. Look at this. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity is definitely a part of that vibe. The solid offer could be employment, could be a promotion, it could be a raise in pay, it could be anything tied into your finances. And as we've already seen, the Ace of Pentacles could also be a love that comes in, somebody who really is ready to commit and to give their all to the partnership. There are also certain things going on in your life that might be at a standstill, and maybe you know what that is. Let's see what else. So it could also be telling you that if it's not moving, then it's time for you to move on. You know, this is also a new beginning, a fresh start right here. So there could be a particular love situation that's also stuck, especially if you're hoping for this 10 of Cups with this person. It might not be going in that direction if they're just not feeling it, but it could also be telling you one situation isn't meant to move forward. It's not meant to be a part of your future, because there could be somebody new that will be able to offer this to you. You know, love, marriage, family, everything that you could have ever hoped for. You just got to be mindful of people that aren't ready for a commitment. You know, they want to be this free spirit. They want to be able to explore their options. Look at the next card. You've got the 8 of Cups. So there are certain people and situations that you're being directed to walk away from. So whatever old energies, stagnant situations, whether it's people or situations, whether again, job related, love related, friendship related, whatever it is, you're meant to walk away from what no longer is evolving, what no longer is serving a purpose in your life. Okay, let's see what else here. And here we are with our Chariot card. So it's so fitting that we've got situations that are not moving anymore and situations that are meant to move forward. Okay, so walk away from what it is that you know you need to walk away from, whether it's a person or a situation. But your love life is surfacing here. Okay, so once you move forward from stagnant relationships or again situations, especially in love and romance, just know that it's leading you perhaps towards this 10 of Cups as well as the 2 of Cups, possible marriage, you know, life partnership here, a mutual attraction that you can experience. You might attract this King of Pentacles right here, who can offer you the stability that maybe somebody could not. Okay, could be a divine masculine Virgo. That's what the King of Pentacles represents. And then we do have the Wheel of Fortune coming through here. So through the numbers that you're seeing, through the signs that you are picking up, there is good energy there. There is good karma tapped into that type of energy that I'm feeling for you. And this is telling you it's falling in your favor, whatever's going on in your life. Trust your instincts there, because it really is a turning point for you to be able to create progress in your life. You know, maybe you've been through some difficult experiences. And again, it depends on how this is making sense for you. This card, I've already talked about that with the previous readings. 4 of Swords, rest, relaxation, recuperation. If you've been through something difficult and if it's just not moving, it's time to move on. But if you need to heal, take that time for yourself. If you need to spend time on your own and just have silence around you for a good minute, then do what feels right in your heart, because that's what's going to get the ball rolling for you to be able to make progress in your life, okay? So it really is time for you to lay this heaviness down, whatever it is you've been carrying, and be mindful of not taking on too much. You got to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, okay? You're coming in with the energy of the Empress, and there's this very nurturing energy with the Empress. And so I feel you need to be able to give back to yourself for a change. This is also an energy of abundance for your own divine feminine energy. So whenever I see the Empress, it always reminds me of somebody who's quite empowered with their own vibe. And so that's what you exude, that's what you put out there, and that's what you will attract your way. You've got the Ace of Wands, okay? So the growth that is possible in your life, in your love life, in every aspect of your life. You've got new opportunities that are coming in for you, and you are in charge of how you go after what it is that inspires you, what it is that you would like to be able to create in whatever area of your life you're focused on. And what we've seen today, references to having patience. And here we are with the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow moving energy. But as long as you dedicate the effort and put in the work, being able to perhaps commit to yourself first, you will reap the rewards in time, okay? This right here, Three of Cups, this is a very happy time. This is a celebratory mood. Perhaps your friendships, the people that have your back no matter what, they are there for you to bring in the happiness. And I feel this is giving you a new chapter. This is giving you perhaps the opportunity to begin again. Hit that reset button when you're ready and start fresh, whether it's love, whether it's a change of scenery. It could be moving to a new place. It could be a new job, whatever it represents. There's something to celebrate with that type of vibe, okay? And I really like this with the Seven of Pentacles, because this is telling you that in time, there's that reference to patience again. You got to wait and see how this all plays out. But in the meantime, continue to put in the effort and the hard work into areas of your life where you want to see results. The key is to simply persevere and not give up on yourself, not give up on your dreams, whatever they might be, especially if it's love, because here's your Emperor, you see? So somebody is meant to be your perfect match here, your ideal person, your divine masculine. It simply starts with you, with the Ace of Cups. So again, a reference to new love coming in, a deep connection that you will experience with somebody. We've got the Fool's energy representing new beginnings. So that's popping up in this reading, a fresh energy. So take advantage of that, because you're not really meant to be stuck in the past. Focus more so on what you can build for yourself and someone else in the future. Believe it or not, here we are with the Temperance card. So it, again, is coming down to patience and just wait and see how the future will unfold for you. At the end of the day here, Cynthia, I feel it's a very good vibe. And just the fact that the Temperance card represents Sagittarius, you are Sagittarius. So maybe in your own season, something important, something that will stand out, something significant could happen, not just in love, but maybe at your place of employment as well, through your friendships, your connections with family members, you know, however way things unfold, things are really falling in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, so I wish you the best with that. Good luck in every area of your life. It looks really good. Okay, so that's what I've got for you this time. All right, any more now? Okay. All right, give me one sec. All right, Nancy, we'll get to your reading in a second. And thank you guys for being here, everyone who is tuning in. If you just hopped on, we are doing personal mini readings. If that's something that you're interested in getting, I'd be happy to do that for you. All right, Nancy, here we go. What does Norma want with me? Does Evelyn, Sagittarius, want to come back with me? Okay, let's see. Lots of references to having patience here. Okay, so let's take a look at Norma's vibe here, okay? All right. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy, Gemini, and the connection with Norma, Gemini. What do we need to know when it comes to this situation? Okay. Interesting how we've got the autumn season reflected right here. We are in autumn season, picking up off of September, October, and of course, November. Okay. We do have Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius coming through. Isn't that interesting? Especially since we now have Evelyn to consider here. So there's something about this autumn season that is really, really significant. Okay. We have perspective. Sometimes it helps to see things from a new angle. It's like taking a step back from the situation to really get a better understanding of something. And then we have revelation here. Sometimes you have to spend time in the darkness so you can finally see the light. I feel you've already done that, honestly, because we've had some challenges between you and Norma there, some ups and downs. Let's grab one more here. We also have stepping stones. Learn from your past mistakes to avoid life's pitfalls and thunderstorms. Until you do tread lightly, the wrong step might land you in deep water. Okay, so let's see what that is talking about. Okay. All right, let's see here. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Nancy and Norma, Gemini energy. So something could come forward during the autumn season, Nancy, when it comes to you and Norma. There's this lesson tied into past mistakes, especially on her behalf, perhaps. All right, what do we need to know? Look at this, Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, Ace of Wands. Okay, so here we are with our hard work pays off card with the wait and see, Seven of Pentacles. This, of course, representing the happiness that you guys can share together and the opportunity to start again. But it's going to take time to unfold. That seems to be a very common theme here today, that it's going to take time. It's going to take both of you working together so that this relationship can actually work out. You're coming in with the energy of the Empress. So that is what you represent in this relationship with Norma here. Can you believe it? The Temperance card coming through again. Picking up off of Sagittarius specifically. Who knows? This might have something to do with Evelyn coming in between. Okay, so it's again going to take time. I can't say that enough today. Balance needs to be restored here, but you guys have the potential for real happiness. We've got the Ace of Swords. So I feel, especially when it comes to Norma, she needs 1000% to have the clarity that's needed to realize this is the one for me. This is the person I want to be with. This is the relationship I'm going to give my all. You know, rather than having one foot out the door, can't seem to make up, you know, her mind. But all of it is going to require some patience. You know, that's just something that's coming forward here today. But there's this fresh energy coming in and the potential for fulfillment in this relationship, especially since you guys have been through so much. Let's see, I think we got the Temperance card last time too, having patience. Yes, it did come forward, you know. So here I feel you represent the Empress energy, and Norma could very well represent the Emperor energy here. You know, she needs to be able to come towards you with the energy and gusto of that Emperor in order to make that 100% commitment to this relationship. And then we've got the Magician. Okay, so it's very positive as far as being able to create this amazing relationship together, but patience continues to be an energy that is quite prominent here. Here's the Hierophant. So there's the commitment, the fact that perhaps you guys really are at the end of the day meant to be, but we have certain things that seem to constantly be coming in and creating a wedge between the two of you. And so I feel it really comes down to Norma being able to take advantage of this Ace of Swords to not allow anyone else to be a part of the equation, you know. See, I'm just a bit in the air about her because she's still entertaining this ex of hers, but continues to act like she wants to talk to me about something, but won't say anything yet. That certainly makes it very difficult here. And the thing is, you know, all of these positive cards with the Sun coming forward, you guys representing basically divine counterparts here. You've got the Magician helping you guys to be able to manifest so much in this relationship, but it's almost like she's unable to continue her lesson of learning from what has not worked in the past, because the past involves the ex. And so here we are going back to this message, you know. Yeah, it was very positive last time, exactly. And just the fact that this says learn from your past mistakes, otherwise the wrong step could land you in deep water. I can't help but feel that that pertains to Norma's actions, you know, just the fact that she's entertaining the ex once again, and she could ultimately realize that that's the wrong type of action to take. But before she learns that lesson, you know, karma might have to really teach her something major here. So there's something tied into having patience still, because I feel all of these little obstacles keep popping up here. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see that Seven of Wands. Just the fact that this is coming through as a challenge and the reference to the competition. As long as there's this X coming in, creating that wedge, then it's a challenge for sure. And some drama could ultimately ensue here. But here's the thing. Look at this. We've got the Ten of Swords. And then we have the Five of Wands. So let's just say that Norma continues to invest her time and energy with the ex. I'm ultimately feeling here, Nancy, that it's not going to work out. It just isn't. It's in the past for a reason, you know, and so they may certainly choose to revisit it, but it's just going to result in disagreements, not seeing eye to eye, and the structure, the foundation, it's just not strong enough to withstand what it is that they might be trying to rebuild, you know. So eventually I feel it's going to fall apart anyway, you know. But I'm really feeling that you can only go through that so much. We've got the Judgment card here, and I'm sure you've already heard me talk about this one, where she's going to realize, oops, made a mistake. Okay, let me take a look at what I've done in the past. Here we are, learn from the past mistakes. And she's going to end up hurting herself in the long run, I feel, as long as she continues to allow the ex to keep coming in, you know. And then as long as you continue to allow Norma to access your heart, your life, then this Judgment card might prove to be the communication that comes in. And as I've mentioned earlier, it could be that she realizes she made a mistake. She says she's sorry, wants to start again. But at that point, you know, you might kind of be sick and tired of how that roller coaster of emotions is happening here, and might decide it's not worth it to continue to keep going back because you keep getting hurt. Okay, let's see here. Look at this. Here we are with the Five of Swords. We've got disagreements and competition represented by the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. So there's going to be some bickering here, I feel. It's not a pleasant energy. And then we do have the Death card right here. So it came to an end for a reason, but it's almost like she's wanting to start something up that's already died, so to speak. Let me read some of the stuff here. I've actually been very patient not messaging her unless she does, and just being like, whatever. She said it's been difficult, that things are in limbo currently. And the thing is, she's contributing to why it is in limbo. It's not really because of you. Yeah, I've kind of been feeling tired of it, and I'm at the point of just not investing any more time and just see other energy. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you whatsoever, because as you probably already know with the Death card, even though something came to an end, it gives you the chance to start again. It gives you the chance to hit that reset button, you know, start up again with being able to see who else is out there for you. And hopefully that'll help you find the one, you know. And here it is. It's giving you the chance to focus on what's ahead of you, especially if Norma continues to focus on what's behind her. And what's behind her is the ex. And you're not meant to just keep taking that, you know. Anyone would ultimately get sick of that and kind of being put on the back burner, trying to figure out, it's like, okay, do you want me? Do you not want me? So here you are coming in with the energy of the High Priestess. Just trust what you're feeling. Trust your gut instincts. If what you're ultimately needing and wanting to do is to sever ties and move forward, trust that. Don't question it. Just make the decision. And you are being directed to release it. And I believe that came through before, where you were being guided to just cut it off, just end it, move forward. And that same message, I feel it's coming through here. Yeah. And then here we are with the Seven of Cups, the choices, the opportunities that you have. And so I feel there very well could be other people that come in, and it's worth giving that a chance to explore your other options there, you know. We've got the Moon's energy. So I really am picking up here, she sometimes isn't always truthful with you. She tends to hide things from you, and that could be a bit of a concern there. Let me read here. It has come before, yeah, but every time I try, she comes back. Yup. You know, and the thing is, if it reminds me of that revolving door, as long as you no longer allow that, then she's going to run into a blockage. She's going to realize, oh, shoot, you know, I can no longer have access to Nancy, and she's no longer interacting. She's no longer communicating with me. And she could realize, okay, I messed up. And here we are back to square one with the Judgment card, where she realizes, shoot, I made a mistake, you know, and wanting to recommunicate with you. But if you put a stop to that communication, she'll come to realize real quick, the end is done. You know, it's like, you can't communicate anymore, you know, because she perhaps has used that form of communication very casually here. Yeah, it's up to you to not allow it, exactly, you know, but it's also up to you to allow it. It's what you're willing to put up with, and what you're willing to allow to happen between you and Norma, because it could be a repetitive pattern if you allow it, basically. Okay, let me see what else. Here we are with the Fool. Okay, so you are being directed to start fresh here, and maybe to just let this one go, as was the message before, to move on, release past baggage, especially if the ex ends up being more of a permanent fixture in Norma's life. You know, you might want to wait and see how that one goes, or maybe at this point you've decided, you know what, I'm done. Let me just move forward and close the door on that one and see who else has the potential to come in. And then here we are with the World card. So this is already telling you this cycle is preparing itself to complete, but it also paves the way for new cycles to come in for you. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. Let's go ahead and explore the situation with Evelyn. We have more? Okay. All right. Let me see what else here. Okay, so when it comes to Evelyn here, what can I pull from? All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on Nancy Gemini and the connection with Evelyn Sagittarius. Thank you as always, Nancy. I really hope these readings help. We do have a fresh start when it comes to Evelyn coming forward there. Look at this. You're being directed to refocus. And I feel very similar energies that came forward when we were focusing on Midori before. Let's see here. New cycles. End of old cycles. The beginning of new ones. We do have forgiveness here. So you did mention you're wondering if Evelyn will want to come back with you. If you guys had a falling out, or if you haven't interacted in a while, there's something here that is in need of closure or forgiveness there. And then we have the commitment card. All right, so let's see what else we can find out. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Evelyn Sagittarius and the connection with Nancy Gemini. We do have the Ten of Cups. So this right here could represent the reunion, that fresh start, okay? And harmony restored there. We have the Death card, okay? So that could be an indication of cycles that have phased out between the two of you, but this is also a new cycle coming in. There is a transition that's happening between the two of you. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. You haven't spoken since July, had a falling out, but have been feeling her in my energy lately. Okay. There's the forgiveness. So perhaps she will communicate with an apology there. Okay, things seem to be turning around. We've got the cycles here, also reflected off of the Wheel of Fortune. So this is coming back around, it seems. And then we have the Fool card again. Okay, so whenever I see that, sometimes it reminds me of somebody who did foolish things and now they want to be forgiven for what they've done. We have the Six of Cups. So perhaps it could also be Evelyn thinking about you and the memories that you guys have shared. This picks up off of the nostalgia. Let's see. Like it feels like she wants to reach out but hasn't yet. I feel a lot of what she's going through right now, it's in the mental space, you know, remembering the good times. And if she was unable to commit to you before, I feel she's thinking about where she fell short in the past. Okay, could be that. And possibly wanting to reconnect to tell you, you know, can we start again? I'm ready to commit to this partnership here. Okay, so we can't ignore this reference with the Four of Wands. Of course, that could be a twin flame reference, but if you don't see Evelyn as a twin flame type vibe, then it's simply telling you that there's the possibility for a very harmonious reconnection and a reunion. Yep, she definitely did do foolish things. Okay, well, there you go. It's right next to forgiveness. So I have a feeling she realizes in order to start fresh with you right here, that she needs to apologize for her wrongdoings and foolish actions here. Okay, she knows and recognizes that she needs to work with you in order for this relationship to work. Okay. Okay, so this is nice that we've got the Six of Swords. Again, it's about releasing past baggage and moving forward. You know, there's no sense in focusing on what happened in the past if you guys can actually find forgiveness and to transition away from what occurred before. And you guys have already been through those turbulent waters. And so here we are with the calmer waters that can create healing in the partnership. I love how we've got sixes coming through here because this is picking up off of the opportunity for you guys to grow. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles. So 666, it's not the sinister number that we're all associating with like the scary movies on TV. I feel is a very different interpretation with the angel numbers. Six of Pentacles, of course, giving and receiving, equal give and take, being able to share a life with each other. And this is also the opportunity to come from a place of kindness and being grateful, perhaps to reconnect. Okay, so that's presenting itself. We also have the Star. All right, so with that energy coming through, there I feel is this opportunity to rejuvenate the connection, to bring it back to life. There's still hope that that could happen. And of course, it can represent a fulfilled wish, maybe on behalf of Evelyn to reconnect. Okay. You've seen those numbers recently. That's interesting. Okay. And here we are with our Seven of Pentacles, our wait and see card. All right. So perhaps you're not hearing any communication from Evelyn because she as well is waiting for the right time to be able to do this. So this is another patience reference because in time, she's going to want to put in the effort and the hard work to make things happen maybe between the two of you. It is a gestation period in the meantime. We do have the Ace of Cups, so the opportunity to start again. That perhaps is what she's wanting. We see that with the Fresh Start card right there. And there could still be love in her heart for you, of course. Those intimate moments that maybe you guys have shared at one point in time, focused on the memories and the times that you guys really have been able to share together. So it could signify this newness, this deep connection to be able to bring love back. Okay, so that's not impossible that could resurface. Look at this. We've got the Empress and the Emperor coming through. Isn't that interesting? So divine counterparts, I mean, just the fact that, you know, representing divine feminine energy, which could of course be picking up off of your vibe, and it could even be Evelyn representing the masculine energy here. So it really depends, Nancy, on which situation you're willing to put in the effort. I feel it certainly is worth a try when it comes to Evelyn, you know, and what we've seen with the situation with Norma is you're being directed to move on from it, which was the advice before. And so you got to just follow your gut instincts on either scenario, either situation, and what feels right for you. But I really do feel a good energy here, and it certainly is worth a try. Okay, so that would be my advice. This time is to, I was just about to say take it slow, and the Knight of Pentacles is next. So that's our very slow moving energy when it comes to whichever one of you represents the masculine energy, but I'm just interpreting it as Evelyn representing the masculine energy here. And maybe she wants to take things slow to be able to put in the effort. Okay, let's see. Yeah, she's been on my mind a lot. I feel she's definitely thinking of me, and I would definitely give her another chance. We had a really great connection. I really feel you guys have a good opportunity to have a second chance here with each other. Okay, so I'll leave that there, Nancy. Thank you, as always, for being here. I hope that helps, okay? All right. And I think we have one more. Okay. All right. Whoops. Tia, right? Okay, hi, Tia. Virgo. Okay, I'm separated from Sorry, Cameron, what does that say? Oh, from a back and forth communication for about 2 weeks ago. Then things went quiet again. Wondering what happened. Are things shifting? I'm a Sag. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, I have Virgo and Sag. Which one is it? Who's the Virgo? Hold on, let me just confirm. Hold on one sec. Let me just confirm that. Hi, Tia. I'm just confirming the facts here for your reading. 1 second, because I've got 2 zodiacs.
I think
Virgo and Sag.
He's a Sag.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, she's a Sag, and he's a Virgo, I guess. Right there.
Okay, he's a Virgo. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just needed to clarify that. Okay, let's see then. Focusing on your divine masculine here. All right, let's grab some insight. Angels and spirit guides, please. Okay, focusing on the Virgo counterpart here. Okay, what do we need to know? Focused on the connection with Tia Sagittarius. What happened? What happened with the Virgo? Okay, look at this. We have boredom. We have discover. So this is somebody who's keeping their options open. Okay. Let's see. And perhaps it went quiet because, just to put it bluntly, just the way these cards are coming through to you, that maybe they got bored with the conversation and decided to not continue it. Let's see here. Look at this. We have the retreat card. So yeah, they definitely backed off. This person, we've got the bondage card. So they're not ready to get into anything too serious. They're not ready to get their hands tied here. Let's see what else. And this is definitely coming forward from the divine masculine. All right, let's grab some additional messages here. I'm guided to pull from this deck here. Let me see what else. You're very close to filing for divorce. Okay. Let me read your comments here. Okay, let me see. He's been in your dreams intense lately. Okay, very close to filing for divorce. Okay. So you're in separation from somebody that you're married to. Okay. They're not ready to dive in. They're backing away, backing off. They don't want to commit to this. You're being directed to trust your intuition here. And then we have time apart. Next card is make a conscious choice. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some other ones. So let me read this really quickly. So it says, trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling. Listen to what your intuition is telling you about the situation or person. Your feelings are real. Tune into your inner guidance and follow it. You already know the answer. And then we have time apart. Time apart is needed. The distance will bring clarity. Take the time to focus on yourself and doing the things you love. This is an opportunity to master something within yourself. Okay? And then we have make a conscious choice. Rise above any conflict spiritually and make a decision regarding the situation or person. Consciously choose what you want so you can manifest your heart's true desires. Ask yourself, what changes need to be made? Do what's right for you at this moment. Because I have a feeling when it comes to the divine masculine, this person, you know, they're being very selfish in that they're putting themselves first. They are doing what feels right for them rather than how it is affecting you here. So let's go ahead and see what tarot can bring forward, okay? All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else can we learn about this connection? Focusing on Tia, Sagittarius, and the person of interest, Divine Masculine, Virgo. Okay. Here's our player card right here with the Knight of Wands. This person could be just wanting their freedom, you know, wanting to discover and see what else is out there for them. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. We do have the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Hangman energy. So what I'm getting from this is this person would rather distance themselves and be on their own rather than investing time and energy in the relationship, because clearly we see if they're just looking to play, so to speak, then they would prefer to not invest fully in this connection. They certainly are not giving as much as they receive from you. And so with that Hangman, you're being directed to let it go in order to make room for better in your life. Let's see. And then we have the Devil energy coming through here. So it's interesting that we've got two cards that say bondage on it. It's almost like he feels trapped in the marriage, in the relationship, and tempted by other things, other people, you know, and just not fully invested is what I'm getting. There could be obsessive behaviors, addictive behavior that are unhealthy, that could even be tied into other people. Let's see what else here. So I can't make that up. We've got the Eight of Cups here. You're being directed to walk away from it and leave it behind because you certainly deserve more than what's being offered here. And we clearly see the Two of Swords where you guys are at an impasse. You know, this is not moving. This is a stalemate situation. We've got 2 3s popping up, which could be referencing a third-party situation. And it's very painful, of course. This could represent the separation, the distance apart, having fun with other people. And maybe there's a part of you that would like a new beginning with this person and to have a reason to celebrate the union and to come back together. But I'm ultimately feeling they really are more so focused on other individuals. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides. Okay, you're coming in with the energy of the High Priestess. Intuition is where you need to be relying. And I feel as long as you trust your gut on this one, you will not make a wrong decision. And I know that you mentioned you're so close to filing for divorce. And then here we are with a message like the Eight of Cups, where the cards are pretty much telling you, walk away from this one because it's stuck. It's not going to be heading towards anything that serves a purpose in your life anymore. And I have a feeling this person, you know, they're investing time with other people. Let's see, sad, because we have children. One he hasn't even met yet. Ugh, that's absolutely, it's devastating. I'm so sorry to hear that. We do have the World card, so that the cycle is completing. It's like a door that's finally closing and he won't be able to come in the moment you decide to lock it and throw away the key. It's going to be done. He's no longer going to have access, you know, and at least what is coming through that's positive, I feel you're going to be okay regardless of what happens here, as well as your children, and you're going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and be whole again someday. Okay, and then here we are with the Fool's energy. So as painful and as difficult as it might be to start again, someday you will be able to find that strength to take that leap of faith, to welcome in a new beginning for yourself. And that includes being able to find love again, okay? You're not meant to be miserable and alone in this lifetime. We do have the Ace of Pentacles, and that is followed by the Emperor here. So you do have someone who will come in to be able to love you the way this person has really dropped the ball. You know, this is somebody who has the capability to offer you everything that perhaps this person just has not been able to give you, or is no longer giving to you and the family dynamic, okay? But it could also be representing the father to your children. That can sometimes be representing the Emperor here. If he wants to represent this Emperor, then he needs to do right by you. And if he can't, then he would be better off walking away. If he would be able to just simply create more chaos rather than peace in the relationship as well as the family. We have the Three of Wands focusing ahead of you. You know, the looking ahead part is what's crucial towards your healing, because as far as what the past represents, there's not a whole lot of pleasant energy that's coming forward here. Focus on loving yourself in the meantime with that Ace of Cups, and there will be someone else who will come in. This can also represent new love, someone who will come in to love you again, okay? And perhaps to be, not necessarily to replace the father to the children, but this is somebody who might be able to fill in that emptiness in the household, to be able to bring about more completeness in the home, so that you can find happiness in a partner that can love your children like your own, you know? Look at this. You've got the Ace of Wands, and then you've got the Ace of Swords. We've got three aces, one right after the other. So the one that really stands out for me right now is the Ace of Swords, because it's giving you now the opportunity to put you behind the wheel of where your life is meant to go. You are in control of where this can ultimately land. And you can use this sword to be able to cut your person, this individual, out of your life once and for all, to be able to create something way better for you in the future. Okay? But it really does start with you loving you in order to create this amazing life for yourself as well as your family, your children. And you can experience this Ten of Cups someday, perhaps with your ideal mate, whoever is meant to represent this. So this can even be a future marriage for you, you know, a second marriage, or simply somebody who's able to commit to you in this way and to be able to restore the happiness and the harmony and the family dynamic here. Okay, so I'm guided to go ahead and grab a message for you from the Stay Inspired deck. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Tia, Sagittarius. Some final advice, please. Please give me some insight here. Look at this, okay? So we have cleanse, clear your energy, make room for new energy, new mindsets, new relationships, new adventures, and new beginnings. That is what the universe, your spirit guides, would like you to know at this time. All right, so let me go ahead and grab some final tarot to clarify that. Look at this. Okay, so even though you've been through some tough times here, and I created this particular card to have this image because it does represent something difficult that you've been through, but it's also telling you with that energy of the sun that you're meant to find that happiness someday. So through your healing, you'll be able to experience that. And then we do have the Three of Cups popping up again. Okay, so that came through twice. And yes, it can reference a third-party situation, but it also represents celebrations, a reason for you to be happy again. This, of course, represents your community, the people that represent your soul tribe, the people who have your back. Could be family, could be friends. But, you know, perhaps the latter half of this year, as we welcome in a brand new year, could represent a cause to be happy, a cause to celebrate with a new chapter that's coming in for you. And we come full circle with the energy of the high priestess, where you simply need to trust what your heart is telling you. Trust your intuition. It really does come down to that. Okay, so trust it. Tia, I feel it won't serve you wrong as long as you follow your gut, follow your heart. It will lead you towards the direction that you really are meant to travel, to welcome in the next chapter for yourself as well as your children. Okay, so that's what I've got this time. And I truly hope that it offers you some peace, knowing perhaps what it is that you're being guided to do at this point. Okay, thank you so much for being here. All right, so I think that is the last request that we have, guys. Thank you so very much for everybody that took the time to join us, for your support, for your kind comments. We appreciate it so, so very much. And thank you all for being here, for, you know, sharing your day with us, your evening, wherever you are watching us from. And I will go ahead and announce the next live stream either in my community page here on YouTube or on Instagram if you follow me there. And just a reminder, on November 30th, we are doing another Super Chat live stream, but this time we're going to be adding some fun giveaways, you know, just to be able to welcome in the holiday season and to be able to show you guys we appreciate you so very much. And so definitely stay tuned for that. We would love to be able to have you be a part of that particular live stream and give you a chance to win some fun goodies from Celestial Forecasts. All right, guys, so I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.